Hello, in this video, we are going to discuss agro-based industries. In agro-based industries, we are going to discuss textile industry, number one. Then we are going to discuss the jute industry. We are going to discuss the sugar industry. We would be discussing about their locational factors. We would be discussing about their problems which these industries are facing. So, as we have discussed in the previous videos, what are agro-based industries? So we have discussed that industries that uses agricultural products as their raw materials are called agro-based industries. So those industries which are using agriculture agricultural products as their raw materials, they are agro-based industries. An example of agro-based industries are the cotton industry, the jute industry, silk, woolen textile, sugar industry. All these are the examples of agro-based industries. The first agro-based industry that we would be discussing is the textile industry. Now, what is the importance of textile industry in our country? Or the question can come that textile industries occupies a unique position in the Indian economy. The statement can be there that textile industries occupies a unique position in the Indian economy. Justify the statement or prove the statement or explain the statement. So why is textile industry occupying a unique position in our country? We can discuss this in various points. The first point is it contributes 4% towards the GDP. The share of textile industry in the GDP of the country is 4%. It is contributing 4% in the GDP. Then this is the only industry in the country which is self-reliant and complete in the value chain. It means from raw materials to the highest value added products, all these things are produced by this industry. They are also producing the raw materials themselves, and finished goods are also produced by them at the same time. So this industry is the only industry in the country which is self-reliant, means it is not dependent on anybody, on raw materials as well as the finished product. The third point, it is the second largest employment generator in the country. This industry is the second largest employment generating sector in India after agriculture. It means after agriculture, the textile industry is the second largest employment provider in the country. Example, it is providing 35 million persons, or it is giving employment to near about 35 million persons. Okay, some of the other points we can also discuss about this industry. We can say that this industry is one of the major foreign exchange earner in a country. It earns large amount of foreign exchange. The finished goods that is produced in this industry is exported to different countries of the world. Because that is exported to different countries of the world, that is why it is the one of the major foreign exchange earner in the country. And this industry also contributes significantly to the industrial production. It means 14% share is the production of this industry in the total production of the industries which is there in a country. So this industry is very important for India, and it occupies a unique position in the Indian economy because of these reasons. The next industry after textile industry that we would be discussing is the cotton industry. The India is producing cotton since ancient times, and we started the production of cotton with hand spinning, and then after that handloom weaving techniques were developed slowly. But after the 18th century, power looms came to be in use, and the traditional industries, they suffered a setback. It means after the 18th century, power looms were used and the traditional methods of production or traditional way to produce cotton was getting a setback. The first successful textile mill was established in Mumbai in 1854. The first successful textile mill was established in Mumbai in 1854. Now, there is a question now. The question is that cotton textile industry was concentrated in the cotton growing belt of Maharashtra and Gujarat. The cotton textile industry was concentrated in the cotton growing belt of Gujarat and Maharashtra in the early years. Why? What is the reason that this cotton textile industry in the early years they was concentrated in Gujarat and Maharashtra? We have to find the answer of this. What is the reason? Okay, we have to write the locational factors. The locational factors of cotton textile industries, and in the early years the cotton textile industries was concentrated in the cotton growing belt of Maharashtra and Gujarat. The reason for it is the availability of raw cotton. Now, Maharashtra and Gujarat is considered the cotton growing belt of India. It is having black soil. Because of the black soil, large amount of cotton is grown here in these states. So, this industry gets raw cotton easily in Maharashtra and Gujarat. That is the reason that raw cotton is available in large amounts in Gujarat and Maharashtra. So, cotton textile industries is concentrated around this region. Now, this area, Gujarat and Maharashtra, has a better marketing facilities, transport facilities, port facilities, enough labor is available, and it also has moist climate which is beneficial for this industry. So all the locational factors are favoring Maharashtra and Gujarat. That is why in the early years cotton textile industries was mainly concentrated in the cotton growing belt of Maharashtra and Gujarat. So the question along with the answer. The answer you have to write the locational factors. First locational factor is availability of raw cotton, then market facilities, transport facilities, port facilities, enough cheap labor is available, and moist climate is also available. So this industry is located in these areas. Now the question is, what are the problems that the cotton textile industries faces? What are the problems faced by cotton textile industries nowadays? And the problems are, number one, irregular supply of electricity. The cotton textile industry faces the problems of electricity. Electricity is irregular in nature and industry suffers because of this. Point number two, old and outdated machinery. The machinery that is used by the cotton textile industries is old and outdated. As a result, the industry is unable to compete with other countries of the world. The third is low output of labor. The labor that is employed in this industry is not trained, not so much skilled. That is why they are providing less output. And last point, tough competition with the synthetic fiber industries. Now, the cotton textile industry has a competitor, and the competitor is synthetic fiber industry. So, cotton textile industry is facing tough competition from the synthetic fiber industry. Therefore, these are the problems which cotton textile industries faces from time to time. The next industry, agro-based industry, that we would be discussing is the jute industry. India is the largest producer of raw jute and jute goods. India is the largest producer of raw jute and the jute goods, and it stands at the second place as the exporter of jute after Bangladesh. 70% of the jute mills are in India. And the first jute mill was set up near Kolkata in 1859 at Rishra. After the partition in 1947, the jute mills remains in India, but 3/4 of the jute producing area it went to Bangladesh. Before that it was Pakistan, the East Pakistan, and now it is present in Bangladesh. So the industry faced problem. India is the largest producer of raw jute and the jute goods and stands at the second place at the export after Bangladesh. Now, after independence, the India after the partition of the country, the jute mill faced a problem. The problem was that the jute mills remained in India, but three-fourths of the jute producing area it went to East Pakistan, and now this East Pakistan is now present day Bangladesh. The first jute mill was set up near Kolkata in 1859 at Rishra. The factors that for the location of the jute mills are, what are the factors? Now here there will be a question. The question is that the jute mills are located near the Hooghly Basin. Why the jute mills are located near the Hooghly Basin? What is the reason that more and more jute mills they are located near the Hooghly Basin? And the reasons will be the presence of jute producing areas. The jute producing areas they are they are in this Hooghly Basin, or they are close to the Hooghly Basin. Because of that, the jute mills are located here. Then it is inexpensive water transportation system supported by good network of roadways, railways and waterways to help in the movement of raw cotton, raw jute to the jute mills. Now this area, a Hooghly Basin, has a well developed transportation system. Hooghly Basin has a well developed transportation system. Inexpensive water transport is also there, and water transport is also supported by the good network of railways, roadways and waterways, and this helps in the movement of raw jute to the jute producing areas. Next is cheap labor from West Bengal and the adjoining states of Bihar, Odisha and Uttar Pradesh is available. Cheap labor is available, which is required, and this cheap labor is available from West Bengal, and cheap labor also comes from the adjoining states of Bihar, Odisha and Uttar Pradesh. Bihar, Odisha and Uttar Pradesh, they provide cheap labor to the benefit of this industry. Large amount of water is required for the processing of jute. So large amount of water is required for the processing of raw jute, and large amount of water is present in the Hooghly Basin. Hooghly Basin does not have the problem of water, and because this industry requires large amount of water and the water is provided by the Hooghly Basin, so the industry is having a favorable condition. Then Kolkata as a large urban center. Kolkata is a large urban center, and because Kolkata is a large urban center, it provides the facilities of banking, insurance, port facilities for the export of raw jute. Raw jute can be easily exported, and this can be exported to different parts of the world. And Kolkata is providing a large urban center's benefit. It provides the benefits of banking, insurance, and port facilities. So jute industries is also not free from challenges. It faces various challenges from time to time, and the challenges that is faced by this industry includes the stiff competition in the international market. The international market, it is having competition from synthetic substitutes and from other competitors like Bangladesh, Brazil, Egypt, Thailand and Philippines. These are the competitors of Indian jute. Now the jute faces competition from synthetic substitutes, and along with some synthetic substitutes, other competitors of Indian jute is Bangladesh, Brazil, Philippines, Egypt and Thailand. They are also the competitors of India in producing jute. So two problems the jute industry is facing. So we have a topic, National Jute Policy 2005. National Jute Policy 2005. So this Jute Policy 2005 was formulated with the objective of increasing productivity, improving quality, ensuring good price to the jute farmers, and enhancing the yield per hectare. So what is National Jute Policy? The National Jute Policy was a policy that was framed in 2005 in order to protect the jute industries. We have seen the challenges that the jute industry is facing. Challenges was, first, it is facing competition from the synthetic fibers. Second, it is also facing competition from Bangladesh, Brazil, Egypt, Thailand, and Philippines. So in order to protect the jute industries, we have framed the National Jute Policy 2005. And this National Jute Policy 2005 was formulated in 2005 with the objective of increasing the productivity of jute. Second, improving the quality of jute. Third, ensuring good prices to the jute farmers, and enhancing the yield per hectare. So the jute policy aims at protecting the jute industry, and so that it can survive for a longer period of time and can face competition from the international market. The last agro-based industry that we are going to discuss is the sugar industry. Sugar industry, India stands second as a world's producer of jute. It stands second as the world producer of jute, but occupies the first place in the production of gur and khansari. India is having the second position. It occupies the second place in the world in the production of sugar. But when it comes to the production of gur and khansari, India occupies the first place. In 2010 and 11, there were over 662 jute mills in a country that spreads over Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, along with Punjab, Haryana, and Madhya Pradesh. Now, in 2010-2011, 662 jute mills were there in the country, and these jute mills they were spread in the states of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Gujarat, along with Punjab, Haryana, and Madhya Pradesh. 60% jute mills are present in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. So in our country, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, they are having large concentration of jute mills. Now let us discuss the locational factors, and we will discuss the problem which is faced by this industry. Now there is a question now once again. In recent years, there is a tendency for the jute mills to shift and concentrate in the southern and the western states, especially in Maharashtra. Why? Give reason. Why? What is the reason that in the recent years there is a tendency for the jute mills to shift and concentrate in the southern and the western states, especially in Maharashtra? What is the reason that jute mills they are shifting towards Maharashtra? The reason is mentioned. The first point that we would be discussing is the cane produced here has a higher sucrose content. The sugar cane which is produced in Maharashtra, that sugar cane has the highest sucrose content. The juice that can be obtained from the sugar cane is called the sucrose content. The sweetness is referred to as a sucrose content. And the sugar cane that is produced in Maharashtra is more sweeter, having more juice than the sugar cane produced in any other parts of the other country. That is the first reason that jute mills are shifting towards Maharashtra. Second, the cooler climate also ensures a long crushing season. The climate in Maharashtra is especially cool. Because the climate in Maharashtra is cool, it ensures that you have a longer crushing season. It means sugarcane can be stored for a longer period of time. Because sugarcane can be stored for a longer period of time, and crushing season can be longer, that is why the jute mills they are shifting towards Maharashtra. And number three, the cooperatives are more successful in these states, in the western states. the cooperatives are more successful, and jute mills comes under the cooperative sector, and it is a cooperative industry, and cooperatives are more successful in Maharashtra and in the western states, because the cooperatives are more successful in the southern and the western states. That is why jute mills are shifting towards those areas where they will be getting support from the government. So next question that you would be doing is that what are the problems that are faced by the jute mills? There are certain problems with which the jute mill faces. And what are the problems? You have to note it down. The first problem is that the seasonal nature of the industry. The sugar mills is seasonal in nature, because sugarcane is an agricultural activity, and for a particular season the activity is higher, and on the other season the production is less. Second point, old and inefficient methods of production. The methods of production in this industry is old and inefficient. That is the second problem which the industry faces. Third is the transport delay in reaching the cane to the factories. The sugar cane is heavy in nature. It is bulky in nature. So to move that sugar cane to the industries takes a lot of time. That is why this industry is also facing a transport delay in reaching sugar cane to the factories. And then last, the need to maximize the use of baggage. More and more use of baggage has to be done so that the industry is supported. So these are the problems which are faced by these industries. So this is all about the agro-based industries, and we have done the different agro-based industries. First, textile industry, then we did about the cotton industry. After that we have done the jute industry, and then we have done the sugar industry. And the most